Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of BrightLearn, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of knowledge and explore topics that truly matter. Today, we're embarking on a culinary journey through time, exploring the nutritional wisdom of our ancestors and the profound insights offered by a groundbreaking book titled Eating in Eden: The Nutritional Superiority of Primitive Foods by Ruth Adams. Picture this. It's thousands of years ago, and our ancestors are roaming the earth, living off the land. Their diets were simple yet incredibly effective, consisting of meats, fish, fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, roots, and leaves. These early humans thrived on a diet that was minimally processed and rich in whole, unrefined ingredients. Unlike the modern Western diet, which is often dominated by refined sugars and highly processed grains, primitive societies consumed foods that were packed with essential nutrients. The ancient Romans didn't have access to the refined foods we have today. Their bread was whole grain and hearty, reflecting a more primitive approach to nutrition. Similarly, civilizations like the Aztecs, Incas, and Mayans maintained largely unrefined diets, even as they built sophisticated cultures. Our ancestors understood the importance of eating fresh, unprocessed foods, and this likely contributed significantly to their overall health and longevity. But then, about 10,000 years ago, something revolutionary happened. Humans discovered agriculture. This shift from a hunter-gatherer lifestyle to settled communities marked a significant change in our diets. Suddenly, we had access to cereal grains that could be grown, stored, and saved from year to year. This was a game changer, but it also introduced a new challenge: a diet high in starch. As philosopher Grant Allen theorized, the discovery of agriculture might have been linked to burial customs. People buried their dead with tools and food, and the disturbed soil became fertile ground for seeds to sprout. This observation might have led to the development of agriculture, but as we settled down to raise cereals as our staple foods, our diets changed dramatically. Cereals, while containing more protein than berries, fruits, or roots, are still predominantly starchy, with some containing as much as 75% starch. This shift from a high-protein diet to one high in starch had profound implications for human health. Today, a group of knowledgeable nutrition experts believes that the invention of agriculture and the reliance on cereal foods marked the beginning of what they call the diseases of civilization. These diseases, which include obesity, diabetes, heart conditions, and more, were apparently unknown among earlier people who ate diets high in protein and low in starch. Consider this: the health of primitive people living today as their ancestors did, wandering, gathering, and hunting, could provide valuable insights into whether civilized human beings might avoid these diseases by returning to a diet similar to the one eaten by our ancestors. Dr. John Yudkin and other researchers have highlighted the role of refined carbohydrates and sugars in the rise of these diseases in the Western world. In the last 100 years, another major shift has occurred in our diets. With the advent of refined cereals and the widespread availability of sugar, our consumption of these foods has skyrocketed. Dietitians have discovered that some people consume as much as 400 pounds of sugar in a single year. This is a staggering amount, especially when compared to the diets of primitive societies where such quantities of sugar were simply unavailable. The removal of fiber during the refining process of cereals and sugar has also had a significant impact on our health. Dr. Dennis Burkett and other researchers have linked the lack of fiber in our diets to a rise in digestive diseases, including colon cancer. The message is clear: the foods that were once the staples of our ancestors' diets are being replaced by highly processed, nutrient-poor alternatives. The Hunzas, a people known for their remarkable health and longevity, offer a compelling example of the benefits of a primitive diet. Despite living in a remote mountainous region, the Hunzas maintain a diet rich in dairy products, vegetables, fruits, and walnuts. Their lifestyle, which emphasizes hard work and organic farming practices, contributes to their robust health and resistance to diseases common in civilized societies. Similarly, The Abkhasians of the Caucasus region, the Vilcabambans of Ecuador, and the Georgians all exhibit exceptional longevity and health, often attributed to their traditional diets and active lifestyles. These communities remind us of the importance of integrating physical activity and wholesome foods into our daily lives. So, what can we learn from all of this? It's simple. To achieve optimal health, we need to return to the whole, unprocessed foods that sustained our ancestors. This means embracing a diet rich in meat, poultry, fish, shellfish, eggs, dairy products, fruits, vegetables, seeds, nuts, and whole grain cereals and breads. By doing so, we can nourish our bodies completely and avoid the pitfalls of the modern diet. In conclusion, the wisdom of primitive diets offers us valuable lessons for living healthier, more fulfilling lives. As we face the challenges of modern living, let's take inspiration from our ancestors and make informed choices that prioritize our health and well-being. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and I hope you feel inspired to explore the world of primitive foods further. Until next time, stay curious and stay healthy. Visit brightlearn.ai for more fascinating videos like this one, and naturalnews.com for full editorial coverage and breaking news on critical stories that keep you informed and aware of what's really going on.